Good day, folks! Today we dive into the nitty-gritty of Cfr Incoterm, a term you've likely encountered if you've ever dabbled in the realm of international trade. So what exactly is Cfr Incoterm? CFR, or cost and freight, is one of the 11 international commercial terms, or Incoterms for short, defined by the International Chamber of Commerce. These terms guide the responsibilities and liabilities of buyers and sellers in international transactions. Now, when a seller agrees to a CFR transaction, they're promising to pay the costs and freight necessary to bring the goods to the destination port. However, the risk of loss or damage to the goods, as well as any additional costs due to events occurring after the goods have been delivered on board the vessel, is transferred from the seller to the buyer. Sounds straightforward, right? But let's delve a bit deeper. Under CFR, the seller has far-reaching obligations. They must provide the goods, the commercial invoice, or its equivalent electronic message, and other necessary documents. They also have to arrange for export clearance, and of course, bear all risks and costs to bring the goods on board. However, once those goods are on board, the tables turn. From this point, the buyer assumes all risks of loss or damage. If there are any additional costs due to events beyond the seller's control, the buyer is on the hook for those too. In terms of insurance, under CFR, it's the buyer's responsibility to procure it. The seller isn't responsible for insurance coverage, which is a significant difference from the Cfr Incoterm, where insurance is a seller's obligation. So, to summarize, Cfr Incoterm is a trade term that dictates the obligations, costs, and risks for the buyer and seller in international trade. Under CFR, the seller covers the cost and freight to deliver goods to the destination port, but the risk transfers to the buyer once the goods are on board. Any insurance needed is the buyer's responsibility. Remember, understanding Incoterms like CFR is crucial to navigate the complex world of international trade. They define the rules of the game, so to speak, helping to avoid misunderstandings and disputes. Today, we've shed light on the Cfr Incoterm, its implications, obligations, and the division of costs and risks between the buyer and the seller. It's a valuable tool in the arsenal of anyone involved in international trade, helping to facilitate smooth transactions across borders. So the next time you come across CFR in a contract or agreement, you'll know exactly what it means. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the power to conduct international business with confidence. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep trading.